Once upon a time, in a small village in Japan, there was a renowned Zen master named Nanin. His wisdom and teachings were known far and wide, and many came to seek his guidance on the path to enlightenment. One day, a highly respected professor from a famous university came to visit Nanin. The professor had spent his life studying and teaching the philosophies of various religions and had a great interest in Zen Buddhism. He wished to discuss Zen and learn from the revered master. Nanin welcomed the professor into his modest home with a warm smile and invited him to sit on a cushion at the low tea table. The professor, eager to demonstrate his own knowledge, began talking about his extensive studies and understanding of Zen. He spoke at length, reciting numerous texts and doctrines, showing off his intellectual prowess. Nanin listened patiently and attentively, nodding occasionally as the professor spoke. After a while, Nanin began to prepare tea. He lit a small fire and carefully boiled the water. He then placed a teapot and 2 cups on the table. As the professor continued to speak, Nanin started to pour tea into the professor's cup. He poured and poured until the cup was full, but he did not stop. The tea began to overflow, spilling onto the table and the floor. The professor watched in astonishment until he could no longer contain himself. "Master Nanin, stop! The cup is overflowing. No more tea will go in," he exclaimed. Nanin calmly set down the teapot and looked at the professor. "You are like this cup," he said. "You are so full of your own opinions and knowledge that there is no room for anything new. To learn the way of Zen, you must first empty your cup." The professor fell silent, realizing the depth of Nanin's lesson. He understood that in order to truly learn and embrace Zen, he needed to let go of his preconceptions and approach the teachings with an open mind and heart. From that day forward, the professor became a humble student of Zen, and with an empty cup, he began to experience the true essence of Zen practice. And so, the story of the empty cup reminds us that to gain new knowledge and wisdom, we must be willing to let go of our old assumptions and make space within ourselves for new insights and experiences.